I was 10 when my father taught me the pleasure of fornication. It was his tradition to hand palm by palm parts of people he stole back to them. My father was a man of too many words. Words 2 times heavier than boxes of disappointment. My father was a disappointment. So was his existence. So is my existence. My father had a dead rat in his mouth. He was proud of its strong smell invading the comfort of everyone who came close. My father had gifted hands. He made tattoos out of scars on my body. He said I looked so much like my mother. By my mother, he meant I looked so much like the woman he squeezed life out of in her sleep. He said he loved her. He said she loved him once, long before my existence. My father was ashamed of my existence. He was ashamed that I could smile with the whole of my teeth and made me a happy girl, and my happiness was a plate of Afan soup waiting to be eaten by my father. My father was a proud Igbo man. He was proud that he could hit me hard. My father taught me well the pleasure of fornication with no choice of whether I wanted it. Insects were pushed down my throat until the word father brought memories lovers should. My father was the lover I never had. My father had a crippled sense of humor. He laughed whenever he called me useless. My father left a child inside of me. A child he did not know if to call his child or his grandchild. My father was mad. A part of him was growing inside of me. He called it a curse, but I called it a blessing. My father buried contraceptives in my ears until he died. My father was killed by someone he robbed life out of. My father's blood do not rest in my hands or my head. My father's blood is inside of me.